I've been playing with this for a week now and it's tracking me wherever I go, wherever I move. Hey guys, Brad here. Today we're gonna take a look at a security camera. Full disclosure, they sent this to us to do an honest review, and that's what we're gonna do. The company is Litokam or Litokam. This particular camera they call the Little Elf. It's a security camera. It's an indoor security camera. This is perfect for a job site, for your home. You can set this up. You gotta have Wi-Fi, so you gotta plug it in. This has to be plugged in. It's not a charging unit, but it's a pretty sweet camera. It's 1080p, so you're getting a really nice crisp picture. It has night vision on it. Obviously you can see in the day with this thing. Right now it's tracking Tiffany as she's filming. It has a slot underneath here. I can't get to it right now because it's moving around, but there's a slot for a maximum of 128 gigabyte micro SD card. So that's really nice if you want to store your actual footage on here, but you can also store it on the cloud and they have a whole program for that. They also have other cameras that they offer, but they gave us this one to take a look at. So that's what we're doing here. This is super easy to pair up with your phone or your tablet. All you have to do is download the app. It literally pops up a QR code on your phone. You just scan it with the camera and away you go. It's really easy. Took me all of like 5 minutes to set up. Now I'm going to show you some images of this actually working on my phone as well. So this camera has motion detection. It actually also works with Alexa. So if you have that, that's perfect because then you can just talk to Alexa and make this thing operate. I don't have Alexa, so I couldn't tell you how that works, but I know it does work with Alexa. So let's look at the app itself. I'm just gonna boot my phone up here, just establishing a connection. Okay, so as you can see, it's staring right at me. I'm gonna move over a little bit so it tracks me. The camera's moving a little, so you can see all my tools back here. So before you're hearing my voice delay, I just muted it because that was getting a little bit repetitive on the delay there. To change the view, you just press this button right here, turns it to a sideways view. So you can see the camera's moving around. I'm just going to move myself over here a little bit. The camera moves. Go like that. Now, if you want to speak to somebody, you just hold down this button right here and you can have a two-way conversation. You can take photos, stores it right to your camera roll. Up here is showing our Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to go back to this mode here where we get more functions. We click that little arrow. Now you have all these different functions. You got a gallery, you get the playback. You can actually change the color. So we can go to dark mode like that, or we can go back to light mode. You've got a privacy mode, your volume. So there's all kinds of different options on here to sort of customize it to how you want to operate this camera. So it's awesome if you've got pets that are running around during the daytime, trashing your house. This thing's perfect because it'll be tracking them all over the place. If you have a baby, maybe you want to keep this monitor in the baby room so you can just keep an eye on it. That's really helpful. But also if you're in construction like myself and maybe you have a job site and you just want to plop this inside the home or in a shop or something like that. Remember, you just have to have a Wi-Fi connection and it has to be plugged in. So with that, it comes with a charging cord and a USB connection. It comes with some mounting screws, some drywall anchors, and the actual mount. So the way this works is you can mount this onto a wall and you can adjust the camera right here. So if you want to mount this onto a wall, you just have to screw the base plate on just like so, and then you can just mount this right to a wall. So super easy to do, or you can take it off. Now, because this is a 1/4 inch thread, you could put this on a tripod. You could put this on so many different types of mounts if you didn't want to use this particular one. But this is really easy to use. And it's got some adjustability in it. You just have to loosen up the sides and you can adjust this back and forth. You could even mount the camera like this if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Very simple design. I think technology has come leaps and bounds over the years. The fact that you can just get a camera like this out of the box, set up within 5 minutes is pretty awesome. So the motion detection on this is great. I've been playing with this for a week now and it's tracking me wherever I go, wherever I move. So that's really nice. Also, this does work with your Android or iPhone. So keep that in mind, depending on what you're using, it'll work. So another great thing about this camera is that you can actually zoom in and just by pinching. So I'm gonna set this up so we can zoom in here. You can see I can just zoom in just like that. I'm gonna move that over here, zoom right into the tool. So it might be a little hard to see on the video, but you can zoom right in. So you can also do this manually just by pressing the plus or the minus button, but I like to zoom like this. It's so much faster. Now, if you want to start recording, which I'm doing right now, there's just a button right here. You just press record. It says recording. If you want to stop recording, just tap it and press stop. Really easy to use. It's just like all the apps we're used to. Everything is just sort of universal these days. So there's nothing tricky to learn. I find it's just turn it on and away you go. So I'm really liking the camera. I'm going to keep it running. I have lots of security cameras and I'm just going to use this one in a different room. And it just gives me that peace of mind that I have different areas of my property totally protected. All right, guys, if you're liking the video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notify bell, and please leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Have you used this camera? What kind of cameras do you like? And have you found a benefit to having a camera? You know, they're super important these days. I think with cameras, if you catch it on film, there's no questioning. So having a camera is such a key thing to have in this day and age, right? So this camera also comes in black, so you have two choices, white and black. These guys also offer cloud storage, so that's a great feature to have. You can have your photos and videos stored up there in the cloud, so you don't actually have to have them in the SD card. That's a really great feature too. All right, guys, I hope the video was helpful. Until next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.